the evidence doesn't matter. Say that thing where the allege say that they do talk, doesn't matter. Somebody commented that. When I saw that comment, I said, this guy, when you talk this thing, you don't know anything, no? Be like say you never step out of this country, called Nigeria. Step out alone. Just because you carry green passport, only that one. Even ministers, they complain. They go separate you, carry you go small room, call they question you. Then they say, what activists write petition, carry flag drive, come embassy, come petition you for that embassy. You won't come visit that country. Think of South Africa. You know what they do? I know. Zanoweti phobia. Where we say they don't want to see their fellow Africans.
I want to intimate South Africans and Ghanaians or other African countries that are not Nigerians. I want to give you people an exposition. There's this mistake you people make sometimes when you're having a conversation with Nigerians. So Nigerians begin to deceive you people to start making rivals and competing amongst yourselves based on who is richer.
It is no longer news that times without number, so many a time, not just today, right from time immemorial, there has been this back and forth of differences, irregularities, misunderstanding, misconception, rivalry between South Africa and Nigeria, as well as so many other countries. Because one thing that is paramount is that we as citizens and as countries would never stop having issues and misunderstanding. It's impossible, because even as siblings from the same home, the same family, the same lawyers, even as friends, as couples, we always have misunderstanding. But one thing is misunderstand, disagree to agree, right? But where there are no boundaries, there are no understanding, that is where issues are. And most of the things that causes misunderstanding issues between us as citizens, it's our inability to respect boundaries, respect rules, laws, regulations, respect our various differences, character, our yes, our no, our likes and our dislikes. Because if definitely we understand each other by respecting our boundaries, respecting each other, loving each other, caring for each other, there will be little to no room for misunderstanding most times, maybe once in a while, right? But why Nigeria has always been on the bad record of always having issues, not just Nigerians, don't get it twisted, and not all Nigerians, is because most people fail to understand these things I have just stated here. Now, let me give us a backstory that it's been back and forth in the Nigerian community of our own citizens having these issues of exposing themselves on the internet, like washing their dirty linens outside. And I think it's one of those things that God will always want it to happen, so that we know who is who are the bad eggs, who are the real citizens, who are the true citizens, living upright and upholding the integrity and the image, reputation of the country Nigeria, right? As for South Africa, we know that they have always been screaming and talking that Nigerians, some of them or most of them out there, do not respect their law. They don't regard them. They come into their country, treat them anyhow, do things anyhow that is not sitting well with them. And I've always been that one person that, if you understand and you've been following, have never supported such attitude and character from my own fellow Nigerian citizens to South Africa. Now, having known that these have been going on based on our own citizens, of course, we're going to take a look at them in the course of this video, did come out online as far as exposing themselves on what they have been doing in South Africa. Guys, when I stumbled on this video, like when it got to this stage, I was really speechless. I was like, really? So really, it now means that most people we see online that carries themselves as personalities with integrity and all whatnot are not truly whom they think they are. They are now the people that South Africans are complaining about, that go there to sell powder, sell things, do things that is destroying their country and trying to bring down their country, their peace, their sanity and everything, all whatnot, guys. And this brought a lot of reactions. I'm going to let this clip roll and hear from other creatives, and let us as citizens of different countries take a look at it to know if this is right or wrong. Let me know. We will talk. So let's take a look at this and I'll be right back.
All right, so I just got to the South African embassy. In here is a flash drive and also some petition that they should look into a case of drug dealing and frauding in South Africa by a Nigerian and his friends, called Nedu Bazobia. Yes. So please come with me. Don't rush it, Just come slowly. I come, I won't drop this inside. I come, no, go snap, I come, go snap, I come. Man, take this thing inside. Hey, bros. How did it? Where did you submit complaints and reports? Correct.
Una no dey gree attend class. Some trouble, no good. Some trouble, no good. Yesterday when I do that video, I call see one comment. He said the evidence doesn't matter. Say that thing where the Illecit that they do talk, doesn't matter. Somebody commented that. When I saw that comment, I said, this guy, where you talk this thing? You don't know anything, no? Be like you never step out of this country, called Nigeria. Step out alone. Just because you carry green passport, only that one. Even ministers, they complain. They go separate you, carry you go small room, call they question you. Then they say, what activists write petition, carry flag drive, come embassy, come petition you for that embassy. You won't come visit that country. Think of South Africa. You know what they do? I know. Xenophobia. Where we say they don't want to see their fellow Africans. All this matter where the internet show. Okay, what is other video?
Nidu, I will expose you. Me, D1. I will expose you, Nidu. Now, everybody, watch this video.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. It's coming. It is coming.
It's coming.
Plus 2 3 pounds and it's here.
Get ready.
This one go pay. This one go pay some people. People that want to see Nidu down. What is the problem? Now Nidu has gone to South Africa and he has started a podcast. Nigeria and South Africa in one podcast. This is 10 times bigger than what he was doing. You didn't play with the person we did into media over 20 years. Are you joking right now? Are you joking? You will not get handwork. You didn't play with the person we did. Stop him now. Anyway, this is a message to Rattles. Now they push video. I believe that he's a good person. If I come for you, you are the victim. If you got nonsense.
Same D1. Now they show say Nidu don't carry a podcast. Go South Africa. Now, when they don't petition South Africa government, what do you think? What do you think with this type of petition now? With what they don't happen for Nigeria, make one South African activist, all those xenophobic South Africans, just hear the matter, carry up ahead. You go see say in front of the place, they go they protest. You go see say they complain, say this person for Nigeria, he almost spoil a lot of celebrities' name. Some people cried. Apart from that, they say he talk something allegedly concerning powder. Say he know them for essay. He know them.
And also, I'm also thinking, this is between me and you though. This Abuja owned. If you ask me, I think we should just leave this Abuja owned, do Lagos, and then come straight and do London. Then start thinking of other cities where we get Nigerians. I believe if we do in South Africa next, apart from London, it will give us a lot of money because I have a lot of Yahoo boys and drug guys that are waiting for me to come to South Africa, and even Turkey and even Morocco. They can die for me to come there. So those are the places that we need to get monies that we need to push this thing.
Just one South African activist when they say they don't like fellow Africans, carry up for head. I saw that person. This person don't know what they talk. Now, what I want to talk with this? They want to see. They say you get evidence. See this other one.
I just enter Abuja now. Now, this is what I keep telling people. Social media, not be courtroom. See, documents everywhere good. You see, everywhere waiting. Now, let me just bust your head now small. Who be this? Where they now black and white be this? Who be this? Where they open mouth and say something they inside? Who be this one? Where they say they collect something? Who be this? Black and white day, colored day. I will submit everything. If you have evidence, when they carry up for social media, now illiteracy. If you have evidence, take it to the appropriate authorities and see whether the law will not take its course.
See what the person they talk.
Come on. How be video again? None of me. It's like
I want to intimate South Africans and Ghanaians or other African countries that are not Nigerians. I want to give you people an exposition. There's this mistake you people make sometimes when you're having a conversation with Nigerians. So Nigerians begin to deceive you people to start making rivals and competing amongst yourselves based on who is richer. Let me tell you people something you should know. When it comes to riches, you see, when it comes to money, Nigerians are too rich. Nigerians are stinking rich, but it is not a good thing. This is not me trying to threaten you people. It's not me trying to compete or rival with you people, because like I would always, you people already know me now. I would rather stick to a single Ghanaian. I'd rather stick with a single South African than stick with 10 Nigerians. See, when you're having a discussion with a Nigerian, he wants to thwart that discussion in trying to make you feel that success is based on how much you have. But we all know, as intelligent people, that that is not what defines success. Nigerians will make you think so, because outside that money, which most of them amass based on their criminality, which most of them gain through their criminality. See here, they know outside that money, there is nothing good about Nigerians. And that is why individually, there are Nigerians that are too rich, stinkingly rich. They are like Nigerians that are richer than countries. I'm not missing words, but all these things are owed to criminalities. So it's a shameful act. To me, those things are not something that should make you envy or jealous. It should be things that should make you feel irritated at them, feel disgusted at them. That's how I feel towards them. I feel disgusted. I can't come closer to them. There is nothing attractive about them. There is nothing. In their cars, when you look at their facial expression, you see that imbecility owed to their criminality. You see, you see a very expensive car, a luxurious car, but look at the person driving it. Look at the person driving it. The person is disgusting. The person is appalling. That's what happens in Nigeria. Nigerians, character-wise, are stinking. They stink. They are a stench. You want to puke. If you're a man of integrity, relating with them, you want to puke. You want to vomit. Do you get? So stop making the discussion about riches. Don't even disturb yourself in telling them there are richer Ghanaians, there are richer South Africans. Don't disturb yourselves. Don't try to, rival with them in telling them that some people are richer than Dangote in Ghana. Don't do that. You're playing into their angle. You're playing into their angle. If you want to get them agitated, if you want to give them shame, speak about the development of your country. Speak about the peace in your country. Talk about the fact that every nation in the world wants to come to your country. Speak about the 24-hour power supply in your country. There are so many things to talk about. Ghanaians, there are so many things to talk about. Talk about the fact that your politicians are all educated. Do you know that in Nigeria? Let me tell you, do you know that in Nigeria right now? I'm not talking about the governance of Nigeria. I'm not talking about the political system of Nigeria. Do you know that in our hospitals, where there are doctors, this means that the people that should be running these hospitals are doctors who are highly academically inclined. You know that I work in a hospital. You know that in Nigeria, these doctors affiliate and entangle with criminals the most. In our hospital, in the hospital I work, criminals, that's what we call agbero, touts, hooligans, are the ones that thrive most. Touts and hooligans are the ones that can relate, that can assess with the chief medical director the most, more than the academic people. The chief medical director would rather associate with criminals. Now, a number of people were talking about how our men in authority rather relate with criminals. All these, their SAs and their TAs, their special advisors are all criminals, and how criminals and motopacked outs and uneducated people are taking over the administration of Nigeria. We're talking about politics, that's far. I want to talk to you about hospitals where there are doctors, where there are team of intelligent minds. I'm telling you, the CMDs, the chief medical directors, and the CMACs, the chairman of medical advisory committees, and the director of administrations, a number of them have more access, are more accessible, that they relate a lot more with motopacked out, with hooligans in the hospital than those academic minds. Go and check it out. Go and check it out. If you come to the academic system, the same thing happens. The same thing happens. So let me tell you something. Don't go to rival with them in those things. These are criminals make money. Let us talk about academic and civil mind.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Interesting. You see, this is not a funny situation, because I'm happy that finally the truth is coming out and South Africans are now being vindicated that, this thing they've been saying that some Nigerians or most Nigerians come to their country to do is actually true. And this is not to say that I have never understood that it is true. I know my people. That's why I see when I want to lash, I lash out very, very well on us, because I know that it is our duty to hold ourselves accountable, exposing our lies, our illicit, bad, ill-mannered behavior, so that we can see our loopholes and learn to change and do better. That's the reason why most times you see me, I come out here to say these things, because if you keep quiet and hide it, it will continue, like what this young man, very dark man, has come out to do. For me, so many people, in as much as they have one way or the other saying is doing too much, I would say, if actually from what we have seen, all this is true, I would say, why not if not? Why not if not? Expose the crime, expose the criminals, expose the bad eggs, let us know. Fish them out, fish them out. And let the South African, and let us know who is who. And at the end of the day, take our stance, because at this point I am very sure that it is now glaring, because it's no longer news. Yes, that South Africans are now aware. The whole world is now aware. Every other country are aware of what is happening. Okay, now to me personally, I would say these kind of actions are the same thing that we are complaining. South Africans are complaining. In my previous episode, I showed where Nigerians to go out on the street, make the street, litter the street, turn it to something else that ordinarily even the indigenous, the citizens, the owners of their country would not even want such a thing in their country. And I know how much harm, danger, and the effect of these things that they are selling out there in other people's country is causing and destroying them every single day to their young ones. You see Nigerians go there, take their females, take them by force, rape them, do so many things to them, abuse them just the way they think they do here. And at the end of the day, they expect that South Africans will keep quiet. No. And when they react, it becomes an issue. No, you want to make these people uncomfortable in their own country and expect them to keep quiet, like you want to overshadow, overpower, intimidate, oppress people in their own country. Absolutely no. All shades of wrong and unacceptable. And if you are found guilty, found wanted, like people like this, you will go in for it. Thank God the law is working, not like Nigeria that anything can happen, anything can go. Like I said, it's been open now, and we are watching what is definitely going to become of this issue, if it is not a joke, right? Because I do not take my country people seriously most times because of how irresponsible, bad behave they come out online, say things and do things, until verified and confirmed by the South African government and actions have started and are being taken. Follow up will be here to know how it is going. And for the Nigerian citizens, and as a people and as a country, it's a lot. It's a lot of mess, a lot of chaos, a lot of lawlessness, disrespect. In fact, this country, I don't know how to place it, because it's only in the hands of us as citizens to take actions, make corrections, and make it work. God will not come down from heaven to change things for us. We are entitled, we are obligated, we have the sole right to take the right actions, live right, act better any day, anytime, anywhere we find ourselves. And to South Africa, please, you people should continue to apprehend people like this that are coming to disrupt the peace of the country and bring them to book. Because you cannot destroy your own country and go out there to destroy other people's country. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. And that's why you see that it cannot really go down well always with Nigerians, South Africans, Ghanaians, and other nationals, other countries, because most of us as Nigerians go out there, not just in Africa, and do things that are not sitting well with the citizens of the country. And not when it has to do with other African countries, you will want to say we are all blacks. They just should allow it. They should permit it. Then when you go to the white man's country, you will say, hey, you will now learn to behave, because they will not take it easy with you. 1 minute, 1 second, you are out. They will take you and put you where you belong. So whether black man's country, whether white man's country, African continent, crime is crime, evil is evil. When you are being caught, you will face the law, and justice must be served accordingly. The law is no respecter of persons. Even the God we serve is a just God. He is no respecter of persons. That's why he said, there is a way that seemeth right unto a man, and the end point is what? Destruction. And if he is a just God, and if he is an upright and a righteous God, we, his descendants, his creatures, should be like him, should emulate the things that he wants us to do, not on the negative, but on the positive. That is it, and that is that. There are so many things I would love to say here, but for time constraint, let me just leave it here. Now, let you do the rest by communicating in the comment section respectfully and constructively. Let's have this conversation as like mind, matured mind down there in the comment section. Exactly. And with that, I will say we've come to the end of this episode. And please, I know I do not often say like, I beg of you, especially hit on the like button. It helps the algorithm, it helps this video. Okay, if you are a Nigerian and you've heard what I said, you agree, let me know. Kindly hit on the like button, share, subscribe. Do not make this your last. If this is your first time here, I beg of you, I beg of you. And thank you for your patience, your time, everything whatsoever. I do not take it for granted. All my kings and queens from South, East, North, West Africa, I say thank you, particularly my Saudis, my sons. This is me, your girl Tando. Tando, call me whatever you want to call me. Tando, aka Life of an African Woman, aka Victoria, aka Chinyere, saying it raw and undiluted, nothing but the bitter and the brutal truth, not to demote, demean, demarcate anyone, any citizen from any country, but just saying it just the way it is. Yes, raw and undiluted, to analyze, educate, inspire, motivate, captivate, not just you, but your spirit, your soul, and your body. And you can't get it as a dull moment on here. So what are you waiting for? Stick on here. This is the right place for you. You don't want to miss out. This is no negative, toxic energy zone, but a place where you can feel free to air your views and you will be rightly heard, respected as well, and loved. Most importantly, we share love, so much love here. So no toxicity, no negativity, everything positive energy. Keeping it real here, safe, happy, and blessed. Until I will see you in my next one. Do have a lovely, peaceful, a blessed, and most importantly, a happy, new, fruitful, productive month in the month of March. Congratulations for making it into the month of March. This is your month of exceptional blessings, favor, financial breakthrough, peace, love, unity, progress, and oneness at the end of the day. And I will see you in my next episode. Ciao, ciao.